Hello, my name is Christopher Lee and I'm running for president of National Honor Society next year. I would like to be president of the club because within our club we have a large amount of devoted individuals who are all committed to doing a certain amount of community service each year. And with that we have the potential to create a large amount of difference within our community. And I would really just love to have the opportunity to help guide this influence and help mold our club in a way that we can have the maximum effect on those around us and those within the Ingraham community. And kind of adding on to that, I think National Honor Society is special because it's not just community service in a general sense, but we are specifically focused on Ingraham and the betterment of those within the Ram family. And I'd really like to, if I have the opportunity to be president next year, would really like to focus on this aspect of community, which makes National Honor Society special, and really focus on the betterment of all the corners of Ingraham and those who attend here and those who will be attending here, and really try to have the maximum influence that we can. And one way that I like to do this is through talking to the counselors and really becoming close with the administration at our school, because they're all very interested in similar things as our club, in that the success of everyone, and they know the ins and outs of who needs help and where our best interests will be. And I think by bouncing ideas off them and hearing what they have to say, we can better formulate events and better use our time to create more change and have a better effect. And kind of an example of this is the Pantry Pride Closet, which is something that's new to our school and was made possible by the Bright Futures Fund last year at the auction, which provides basic necessities such as clothes, food, and like tampons to those who are less fortunate within our community. And I think, and it's also a club-run help center, and I think this is something that our club should become involved in, as it is a way that we can help a large portion of the community who needs help, and we can help to run that and stock it and even take it to the next level, maybe run activities with it. And this is just an example of something that will help those who are more in need, and I think that we should become involved in. And also there are other activities that we can plan, especially through talking to the counselors, to help other corners of our community that we currently have not spread our influence to. And adding on to this, just in general, I would like to diversify the events that we run, in that I like to add more opportunities to have more service opportunities for those within our club, so that people can choose events based on what they're interested in and what they're most passionate about, so that the time that they spend helping people will be more beneficial for those that they help. And on a club level, we'll become more strong in that each individual will be helping in a way that they believe in, and something that they feel that they can make the most amount of influence in, and that all of the time that we spend will be more beneficial to those that we are helping. And adding on to this idea of diversity, I think our club currently represents a very specific demographic of our school, in that we have a lot of more privileged or more well-off kids, and in addition there's a predominant amount of girls over guys within our club, which in itself is not a problem, as we already have an application process which gives us a hand in the demographics of our club. But in my opinion, this is a problem in how our club is perceived as a whole, and I think it's kind of seen as like a quote-unquote nerd thing, or also something to beef up a college application or a college-related activity. Whereas in my opinion, I think the National Honor Society is more about Ingraham pride and Ram pride, and really just should search for those who love the Ingraham community. And I think that our representation currently represents a very small demographic, and I think those who have Ram pride is shown throughout the school. And I think that by changing how our club is perceived, either through advertising or just getting our name out there, I think it's also a very closed circle as to who knows about our club and who really would even consider applying. And I'd like, as a president, I know it would be very difficult, but I think making steps to change this over the next few years in order to gain more diversity. And also by doing this, we'll be able to have input into where our help is needed, and have those kids from different corners of the Ingraham community be able to give input as to what events we should run and how we should run our club. Because currently, while each and every person is contributing in the best way that they can, I think that having a more diverse student body within our club would really help to plan events and really help to make our club more inclusive and more representative of the people that we are trying to serve. And in addition, I think that I'm qualified as president because I'm a very devoted individual, and in this, anything that I start, I'll finish. And I think, and this club will be no exception. And next year I'll be done with IB as I did IBX, and I'll have a lot of time to spend in helping to plan events and find new events and try to work with people's schedules and be more involved with everyone in the club to make it a more unified experience, and that we can really, as my goal will be to make the most amount of change possible within our community. And I think that with my dedication, I will be able to do this in any way I can. And further, this video will be here for anyone to bring up to me and show me that to stick to it and really try as hard as I can to make a difference, because that's really what I'm invested in. And all right, thank you for watching. Good luck to all the other candidates. Thank you.